Today is a big, big day. Today is the start of a brand new season. And after last season's pretty successful campaign, I would say the sky's the limit, literally. Let's just see where we go. The side's looking a little bit differently. I've made a few transfers. You'll see them in just a second. But today's also a big, big day because, well, yeah, today's my birthday. So I am expecting, look, birthday greetings in the comments now, please. Also, no May the 4th jokes be with you. Yes, 4th of May, that's my birthday, I get it. And like, I love Star Wars, but those jokes are awful, so don't. You've been warned. You've been warned. Hit the intro. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Revitalising Villa. This is episode number 35. And yes, as I mentioned, today is a big, big day. Start of a brand new season. It's a birthday. I want some good results in this first game. Well, a good result in this. I'm only playing one because it's the start of a new season. We've got transfers to get through. Let's get through them. And let's start with the outs. The first man to mention is a disappointing out, and it's James Bree, who has left the club. He's gone to Brentford, who've just been promoted to the Premier League actually, so he will play against us this year probably. At 22 years of age, a right back. He's been a really, really good player for us over the past few years, but we're hitting a level where we just need a better right back. We need a better calibre of player, and James Bree isn't going to grow to be that sort of player. He's a decent player, and he's done very, very well for us. If we look at the history, he didn't really play much last year, but in the Championship and in the Premier League before that, he had lots of appearances and he did pretty well for us. But as I say, we need a little bit better. We took a loss on him in the end, but I was happy just to ship him out, get the wages, £1 million on the transfer fee. Yeah, it worked for me. I'm happy with that. Seemingly, our side is a breeding ground for Brentford's Premier League squad because Joe Bryan has also left the club and he's gone to Brentford. A man that, in fact, he was my first real big signing on the save. I don't think he's quite hit the level of which I thought he would hit, to be honest with you. He's been here 3 years. We brought him in from Bristol City. And that first season, he was pretty good. Second season was okay. And then the third year, we didn't really play too much because we had Mitch that came in. So 2.6 million we've got for him. So we've actually made a little bit of money because Tommy Elphick wasn't worth much in the end. So, you know what? Good deal for me, Joe Bryan. He's still young. He could still improve. And he's still in the Premier Division. So who knows where his career will go, really. But 2.6 million. Happy to get him off the books. Happy days. Callum O'Hare. Well, look, I know I said last year that if he gets more than 10 goals in the Championship, I will give him a chance. I lied. I obviously lied. He's gone to Sheffield United. He's valued now at 2.5 million. We sent him there for 1.9 million. He got 17 goals in the Championship last year in the league. And looking at that, you can see like that he could be a very good player. But spoiler alert, I've brought him better again. And we already had the two better young strikers. I didn't see a way that he was going to start or force a way into the team. So I've sent him away. He's going to be in the Championship again. He's got a goal in his first appearance for Sheffield United. He could come back to haunt us. I am going to say this. He could come back to haunt us. But for now, Callum O'Hare, adieu. Another man that never quite lived up to his hype, Andre Green, has left the club. His stats are so good actually, but for me, he's just not really been the player I thought he would be. I mean, during his time at Villa, I mean, he had a pretty decent year as a Championship player for us in the terms of that he came off the bench and he was a pretty good super sub. Never quite really did well in the Premier League. Didn't play for us last year. He was out on loan at Fulham. Did well there, and now he's gone to Barnsley in the Championship, £750,000. I was hoping to sell him for a few million. But he never really was quite the player I thought he'd be, so I was happy to take £750,000 in the end. Andre Green, probably the biggest disappointment of this save so far. And now we come to the first of three pretty big departures really, and the first one is 23-year-old Lewis Morgan has left the club. This may be a mistake. We signed him for a free and he had a wonderful year. 9 assists, 2 goals in the Premier League, 35 appearances, really, really good year. And then last year he didn't play as much, but he still got a few goals and he had a pretty good year. But I will say that I've brought in a better calibre of winger. Spoiler. So Yeah, Lewis Morgan has left the club. £7.5 million to Southampton in the Premier League. We've made a £7 million profit on a free player, and he's had a pretty good year. I can't look at it badly in that sense. Another man who had a very good few years for us, but unfortunately has left the club, is 25-year-old Lewis Baker. Yeah, he didn't really play much last year, did he? 9 appearances, no goals, no assists. He just wasn't the same sort of player he was in his first year, where he was a beast for us. 8 goals, 6. I mean, that was a great year. He didn't really play enough last year. So he's gone to Leicester, £3.8 million. He'd probably come back to haunt us this year. But again, with Fab Alex, with Caceres, you've got Juland, you've got Jensen, all probably slightly better of a calibre of player. It meant Lewis Baker was the unfortunate one, and I needed to get some money back for him. £3.8 million. Thank you for the great first season, Lewis Baker. Thank you. And now, the one that hurts a little. Jonathan Codger. King Codger has left the club. The king has left the building, literally. I mean, AK Athens in Greece is gone, so he won't come back to haunt us, but what a few years he's had for us. I mean, in real life, he was great for his first season, and 21 goals in our promotion winning season was fantastic. 15 in the Premier League. And then, after a reduced season last year, he got a goal every 2 games in the league, so I mean, he's been a stalwart for the club. He's been incredible. I thought about putting a montage package. I did. I didn't because I couldn't be bothered. But, geez, he's been so good. And we got £4.6 million for a 30-year-old striker who, let's be honest, his best years are past him now, I would say. It's good business. It just hurts a bit. 62 goals for Villa in 116 appearances is a record that is pretty damn good. Oh, King. On to the ins then, and this one is one that really excites me. Say hello to Rodrigo and look at those goddamn stats. Only 19 years of age. He's a wonder kid really for this game. I knew of him from what people have said, and I saw the opportunity to sign him for just £10 million. I mean, wow. He's got add-on fees that could change it up to £20 million, but I'd be happy to pay it if he hits those fees. He could be incredible. 17 dribbling, 15 finishing. As an inside forward on the left flank, he's going to be great. I was left with a dilemma because we had Morgan as the left winger because Pereira had left. So I could play there. Pereira had left the club to go back to Manchester United, and this came up, and I thought Rodrigo or Morgan. Boom, Rodrigo, of course. Now, you must be thinking, oh, but you said you sold Morgan. Spoilers, we'll get there. Incredible stats on this guy. 16 pace. He will be a stalwart for this. I'm telling you, he's going to be so good. So good. Say hello to the biggest transfer of the save so far, and another man who is well known as a wonder kid of this save, well known as a man that scores a lot of goals. Pietro Pellegrini. You guys will know of him in your own saves. You'll know how good he becomes, and we're in the sort of year that he becomes so good. His physical stats are incredible, all of them over at least 14. That's incredible. His mental stats are really good, and his physicals are great. 17 finishing, 15 first touch, 15 heading. Long shots are pretty good. Penalty taking is good as well. We haven't had a really good penalty taker, but say hello to Pietro Pellegrini. That's how I'm going to call it. He's going to be so good. 30 goals in Serie A last year, and we've signed him for £37.5 million. A huge transfer fee. But I feel he'll be worth it. He's a man that will take us to the next level, and with us playing Champions League football this year, that is needed. Pietro Pellegrini. It could be a risk, but I feel good about this. As you can see, I'm starting to spend a little bit of money, and a man that's coming for £8 million is Alexander Zinchenko, the man at Manchester City who has been filling at left back actually, and he can play a lot of positions, as you can see. He prefers the right wing as an inside forward, but can also play on the left wing as a winger. He can play there. Look at his stats. He can play there. And he's actually got very good stats. I saw an opportunity to pick him up for £8 million, and I thought an extra winger, not a problem. First touch is incredible. Technique is really good. Natural fitness. He's a quick player. He's a determined player as well, so you'll only get better. His finishing could be better, but I'm expecting assists from Zinchenko more than anything. And I think he will be pretty good. He will be pretty good. And then it all sort of changed. That was all the transfers I was willing to do, and I had a look on the free transfer list, and I picked up this little gem, Patrick Roberts. You guys will know of him. He's at Celtic in real life, I think, and he's had a few good years for Celtic. He's gone back to City and not really played. They've let his contract run out, and I'm saying hello. For a free transfer, we've picked up a man that's automatic valued at £27 million. His stats are really good, great dribbling, his finishing's not bad. he's a quick winger as well. And considering we've got a lot of good wingers now, this is a great transfer. A really, really good transfer. Just in the sense of, even if he doesn't play and he's not great for us, we can sell him for £20 million from a free. Good deal. Guess who else was on the free transfer list? Say hello back to Andy Pandy. Andres Pereira's back. I mean, yeah, free transfer. United just let his contract run out after a loan deal for some reason. So I was like, hello, you want to come back to us, son? And he did. He had a good year for us last year, so I'm happy to have him back. And his stats are pretty good. His finishing could be better. But as you say, you get assists from Pereira. 8 assists in the league last year, which is pretty good. Again, he's another option. And we've got too many wingers, if anything, now. We've got too many wingers. I'm a little bit worried with the transfers that I've done because we haven't brought any defenders. That could be a mistake. I got excited with the transfers. And I got stupid. And I didn't make any defensive transfers. Damn it. But we go into today's game then, and we open up the season against West Ham United at home. A big home game to start the season. Arsenal and Liverpool already played today. They've got a 1-1 draw. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. And this is the team that's going to play today's game then, and it's the formation you're used to seeing, really. It's Galini in goal, Stenzel on the right, Sutar and Chester at the back. Alfie Mawson's injured, so Chester has to play. Mitch on the left. It's Caceres as a regista, Fab Alex in front of him. Salai will play behind the two strikers. Lo Celso will not start this first game, so Salai will play there. We're going to have Rodrigo start on the left as an inside forward. Let's see how he plays. Pellegrini as a target man up front with Walter Gonzalez. That's a striking partnership that excites me. On the bench, if we need them, we've got Lo Celso, Zinchenko, Deadpool and Sego, Patrick Roberts and Andres Pereira. Don't even make the bench today, so we've got a lot of options. As I say, I didn't make any transfers in the defensive positions, and that's what worries me a little bit, because realistically we could do with an extra centre-back and an extra left-back. We'll see what January brings. Guys, it's my birthday. Don't let me down. West Ham side, well, they've done some good business, actually. They've got Serge Gnabry, Olivier Giroud, Tom Rogic, Pineda, João Felix, who we looked at, of course, last year. Veltman, I mean, it's a pretty good side, isn't it? It's going to be no easy win, that's for sure. I do have a feeling of nervousness, though. Stenzel throwing right at the right-hand side. Salai's cross, headed away. Here's Rodrigo then, his first real... Oh, look at him. Look at him go. What a run that is. Stenzel can find a cross, deep cross, headed away. Caceres on the edge of the box. Fab Alex, Stenzel, where you going with it, son? He's found a low cross. Pellegrini. Oh, that's a big chance, Pietro Pellegrini. Big chance for a debut goal. Probably should have scored, actually. He'll get other chances. It's okay. Dermissy's cross, Giroud's header, and that's another big chance gone wide. So gone over even. Gone wide. God, what am I doing? Rogic has gone off injured, which is good for us because he was a big player for them in that opening 40 minutes or so. Sergio Berahino's come on now, so you know what's going to happen. Chance at the end of the first half. Demisis cross in. Fab Alex heads away. Gnabry on the edge of the box. Pineda's shot is flew into the top corner. Orbelin Pineda. And that's not the start to the season we were looking for. Aston Villa 0. West Ham United 1. What a strike this is. If we look at this again in 3-3, this is brilliant. Caceres couldn't go out there and win it. Gnabry into Pineda. I thought it flew. It looked like it flew. 2D has fooled me. It does mean that at half time we go in a goal down and probably the worst of the two sides. We need to improve in this. So we need to be started to make some sort of transfer. Salai, I mean, the attacking players aren't playing well. Caceres on a yellow card as well. Let's bump it on attacking. Lo Celso's got a knock, so I don't really want to play him too much. Sego and Deadpool are there as well if we need them. But I'm going to give them another 10 minutes or so because I really feel like this is a striking partnership that will do well for us. They just need time to bed in. We'll whack it on attacking, and I expect to see a much better showing, guys. I expect to see a much better showing. Pellegrini, number 9. He's took the number 9 shirt. I think he will be a cult hero. I really do. Here we go then. A chance for us maybe. Here's Salai to Caceres. Where's he going with it? Fab Alex. Brilliant football. Rodrigo shot on the edge of the box. Oh, it's a screamer. It's a screamer from Rodrigo. Oh, you beautiful Brazilian man. Rodrigo scores. Look at this in 3D. We're back level at Villa Park. Stenzel to Salai. Into Caceres. Now, Fab Alex's run here is important. He takes it forward into Salai again. Great football. And there is Rodrigo. What a finish. What a finish. Back level then. I mean, West Ham are still having the better of the game. More shots, but we're good. We are good now. Pellegrini still isn't having a great game. He's gone down to 6.2. We'll get him off and we'll get Sego on. He just needs a bit of time, guys. I still feel confident with it. And interesting, Zinchenko. I'm tempted to bring him on. We'll leave it for another 10 minutes or so. and see if we can bring him on. But Sego will be the man. Sego will come on and score. I'm feeling it. Sego. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Not yet. I am looking at Caceres as well. I don't know if he should be brought off. It's Javier Hernandez, Chicharito as he's known. João Felix, don't you dare. Galini with a comfortable save. Is that the highlight? That's not the highlight. Here we go then. We're coming forward. Sego's onto that like a shot. Number 17 now, Sego. Into Walter Gonzalez. Chance for Walter Gonzalez. And he struck the bottom of the post. Big chance there. On that note, we will make the change we were thinking of. Zinchenko will come on for Salai. And we'll move him to the right-hand side, coming inside as an inside forward. So we'll play the 2 inside forwards and we'll try it out and see how it goes. A draw isn't the smartest result against the West Ham side. We probably should be beating if we're going to be the better sort of calibre of team in the Premier League. There is still time though. There's 4 minutes to go. And if we can build here, it could be great. Zinchenko, where's he going with it, Zinchenko? It's not the best of passes. But Fab Alex and Hansen's onto it pretty quickly. Here's Rodrigo then. Into Walter Gonzalez. Sego! Oh, great save by Muslera. I got excited then. I bit my own lip. Oh, God. Here's Fab Alex's corner. Chicharito heads it away. Why is he winning a header? Walter Gonzalez back in there. Headed away by Oxford. It feels like it's over. I mean, it is. It is. A 1-1 draw to start the season. We haven't lost and we've come back into it in the second half. Lots of shots. But I do feel like that's 2 points dropped in a season like this. 2 bookings. It's not like, guys, that's not the birthday cards I was looking for, is it? So then, a draw to start the season. We'll take it. We'll take it and we'll go from here. I mean, we didn't start this promotion season well, and we won promotion. We didn't start last season pretty well, and so you know what? We're good. We're good. What do you guys think of the transfers? Pellegrini and Rodrigo excite me. We saw what Rodrigo could do. That was an incredible debut goal. Incredible. And Pellegrini, I'm expecting him to come good. I really am. I'm sad to see King Codger go. I'm sad to see the likes of Lewis Baker and Lewis Morgan go. But you know what? We're on to bigger and better things. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm always hopeful in this. And then we lose and I'm getting angry. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the next episode then. As maybe we may get our first Champions League game. I'll have to see what happens with the draws. There may be some Premier League games first, but we'll have to see what happens. Keep up to the Twitter. On to date with the Twitter. Get my words out. I'll let you know on there. I am going to be bringing back pretty soon. I am going to be bringing back the Twitter updates, the news updates, because I want to keep doing them. So we'll see what happens. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, or you know, give me a comment. Let me know. I want birthday wishes. I told you that, didn't I? This is going a little bit long. So goodbye.